Greetings, crafters, and welcome to episode 69 of Better Than Wolves with T-Kush35. In today's episode, I think I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm getting a little tired of being cooped up in this base, so I think it's time to do some exploring. To that end, I need to clean up my inventory a little because I had a couple minutes a little bit ago and I started work on expanding the wall. It is not complete, but it's made a good headway, and then I just decided I wanted to film an actual episode the next time I logged on. So I want to make a whole bunch of arrows, good old arrows, and a compound bow, and some torches, and a map. Ooh, I should also set up a sugarcane spot. So much to do. Okay, so let's start with this. With the map. So I'll take a compass, and I'm gonna need some paper. Gonna need some more paper. I'm gonna need more paper than I have, really. So this is the tier 1 map. Now, if I were to right-click this in my inventory, it would then use it up, and I wouldn't be able to make it any bigger. I think I want 8x or so. So I'm going to need more sugar canes than I brought over, which is unfortunate, because all I did was bring over enough that I thought I'd be able to set up good spawn or farm for them. And I actually don't have a good random spot. Huh. I'm going to need to fill that in at some point. So let's go ahead and find some of those. I made some more planters a little bit back. Yeah, here we go. And I have some more bone meal. Excellent. And then I have oodles and noodles of dirt. So let's just make a whole bunch of planters. And then I can put those sugarcane wherever I so desire, which is so much preferable to having to find an actual spot for them next to water. Granted, water I can use for automation, but that's not a concern right now, is it? Sure isn't. Rhetorical question. Okay, right here seems as good a spot as any. So I need, oops, didn't want to put that back. Yeah, I should put some planters here. Get some torches. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so hopefully those will grow a bit while I'm wandering over this way. Because I definitely don't have enough paper for that. So, like I was saying, hopefully those grow while I am doing some other crafting. The next bit is I want to make a composite bow, which we have some glue and some bones, and I need some string. Here we go. Here we go. And this will last a lot longer than a regular bow, shoot the arrows farther, etc., etc. Here we go, composite bow. Unfortunately, rotted arrows do not work with them, so I'm wondering if I just don't even bring these two. But I think for survival and exploration, I kind of need to. I'm also going to need more food. I'm okay in that department yet. I don't think... What's the best scenario I have? Do I have enough steak? I think I'm going to go nick some from the doggies. I think they each have steak. There's one. Okay, I'll just steal 2 from here. And there we go, and that'll be enough for some sandwiches. Some tasty, tasty sandwiches. And let's go see if any chickens have hatched to get more feathers. I haven't played too much, so I'm not the most hopeful. And I really need to set up a stairwell or something. Oh yeah, 1 feather. Look out, world. 1 feather. Okay, but there's 1 chicken around. 2 chickens around. 3 chickens around. Lay eggs faster. Give me lots of chickens. Maybe I'll bring... Oh, I'd say I'd bring a workbench, but that's not a thing that's possible. Oh, we're out of chicken feed already. Holy bonkers. That explains a lot. How many eggs has it launched? A lot. Yeah, that's about how much feed I had. Ugh. Maybe I don't need... But I don't want to spend time on trying to make a mob farm yet. It's gonna take too long. Yeah, screw it. We're going exploring. I don't care. So, just gonna deal with the arrows that I have. Fine. Hemp fibers, because I don't need string for this. I want hemp fibers. Okay. And I need shafts. Good. That'll be enough. Making a bunch of arrows. Ba-doom boom. Ba-doom boom. And by a bunch, I mean 29. Because I don't have a faster way of getting more. Alright, so here's food. I don't want loose dirt. I definitely don't want planters. I have one sugar cane. It's not going to be enough to make a very large map. And if I'm going to be exploring, I kind of want a map. So I can see where I'm at without having to put markers everywhere. Granted, markers everywhere isn't bad either. Fine, the map idea will have to wait. These belong over here. Alright. So let's see, I'm going to take some netherrack. I'm going to take... I don't want glue. I do want a bunch of shafts. I don't want to go cut up a bunch of wood, so I guess we're just going to do this. And this will be a figurative bunch of shafts. We'll deal with it later. I will, however, grab the nether coal I have so I can just make more. Armor levels acceptable. It's relatively low, but don't have time to make more. And I don't have a portable way of cooking, right? Just making campfires. No, that's not true. I can do the cauldron thing. Yeah, and I determined that that was a lot nicer, right? Yeah. Yeah, because I can... It's faster and whatnot. So let's go ahead and make a traveling cauldron, if you will. Traveling cauldron. Oh, that's the... Ooh, yeah. I should have checked that out. I'll do that another time. Should have done that while I was reading the changelog. Okay, so here's cauldron, here's netherrack, and then we just cook underneath. Huzzah. Because I'm going to grab food while I'm running around. Speaking of which, I'm probably just going to prioritize these first. Save this good stuff for ghasts and whatnot. And then I'm going to need cobblestone. So my hope is I find another village. To be honest, that is my hope. But I do not have high hopes for that. It's just my hope. Just a generic hope. Oh, sweet. I had a lot more leather saved up than I thought. Well, that's good. That means the cow breeding change isn't quite as detrimental as I thought. Okay. What do you guys want again? Cocoa beans and mushrooms. Definitely don't have enough mushrooms. Do any of you want brown wool? You do. Let's give you some brown wool. You like brown wool? I heard you like brown wool. So I'm just burning a little time. So he wants more brown wool. More brown wool, more brown wool. Bone meal. Red mushrooms. Okay. Yeah, because I don't want to start until it's daylight. So, on that note, I don't think I have any more... Oop, except putting away that brown wool. I don't think I have any more preparations that I want or need. Well, yeah, sawing. Okay, so I'm going to go saw up a bunch of shafts. That way I have a stack. And I will be back next morning. Ta-ta! Okay, here we are in the next morning, and I did end up cutting some shafts because I had overnight to do so, made some more torches, and I'm thinking we're gonna head this way because, I don't know, it feels like a good direction to go. I already went slightly that way in some of my mob hunts, and we did end up over this way for my clay hunt a little bit, but, oh yeah, I just realized I didn't bring stuff for this. And so the question to myself is, do I use up arrows on cows when I see them? I think for now the answer to that question is no. And that is because I have almost a stack of leather back at home. So I'm not going to bother with that. So we're just going to go boop, boop, boop in typical fashion, just in case I get lost. Let's go ahead. Those foothills look somewhat promising, right? Maybe. There's a swamp over there. Ooh, I'm definitely going to kill all the chickens I find, though, for the feathers. Huh, do you think there was a ghast over here? Could be wrong, but might kill pigs too. Easy meat source. And until I have the chicken farm going consistently, it is going to be a problem. What the heck? Oh yeah, come on. Yeah, got him. Jerk. Alright. Set up another little post here. Wow, you really can't see them, can you? Oh, I don't want to go through a swamp. I did not bring a boat. Probably should have done that. If I'm going to be exploring, should bring a stupid boat. Go through the water faster. Come here, piggies. It's a slightly hunting mission, I suppose. Oh no. There we go. Just hop on up here. Yeah, I know it's terrible. Make a little marker. And do I just go straight? It's going to be a lot of jumping if I go through those hills. Swamp's going to be a lot of swimming. I just can't win. Cannot win. Whatever. We'll go straight. It's at least something. Food. There we go. No, not rain. Not rain. Oh, and I just put that away. I have to move it, I guess. I'm excited for when I have the, well, it's going to be a while. Sulfur steel will allow, you know, the mattock and stuff, the 2-for-1, or the battle axe. That way I don't need a sword and an axe. Come on. Silly pig, just let me kill you. Oh, is that ocean? Well, that's kind of upsetting. I have encountered oceans so many times. I guess we'll go this way. So, let's see. One of the users commented on my video saying that I should take off smooth lighting because of Java 8. So, let's go ahead and do that and see if that helps with these weird rendering issues. Because I have Java 8 installed on my computer and not Java 6 or 7 just because it's newer. I probably could get away with uninstalling 8 and using 6 or 7, but there might be some other applications on here that I am unaware of. When I finish my new computer, which I've had the parts for a little bit, and I tested all the parts last night to make sure they worked. and they all work. So now I just got to get them in the case and assembled and whatnot, and then maybe I'll try just having Java 6 or 7 at first. We'll see. I don't think I need smooth lighting, so I don't know if it's too terribly important. Alright, so we're going to continue along the edge here. Just because I don't have a boat. I don't have a way to make a boat unless I go back home. And I don't wish to do that. This is not a hunting excursion, but I will hunt the chickens and the piggies. Let's go ahead and go this way. Why not? I'm gonna leave a torch? I don't know. Let's put a little marker here. If I end up retracing my footsteps, which I should, so I can actually know which way I went. This is why a map would be awesome. But I didn't have enough paper. So, it's the life we live. Like I said, I'm just going to keep skirting the edge here and hope it comes to a different biome or something. Fair amount of cows over here. I should try to remember in the future. So then there's stuff like that. Maybe smooth lighting would fix it. I don't know. Let me try minimum. Okay, so that just does shadows and whatnot, right? So I'm not sure if he was talking about the world holes or not. Oh, okay, that's what he changed. Because it used to be 4. Is that a light gray sheep up there? I think I have light gray sheep, so I don't need to worry about that. I also don't have anything to entice him with, so that matters even less. Alright, continuing. Oh, chicken. Don't worry about it. Continuing the journey. So yeah, a lot of life changes happening for me. The house stuff's going alright so far. Chugging along. The computer. So, I ended up buying the parts for the computer when I got back from visiting my grandparents in Seattle. And then, I was planning on looking at houses. Was not planning on purchasing one so fast. But, the opportunity came quickly, and I decided to hop on it for the hopes that it would pan out. And I wasn't too confident that my offer would be accepted, but it was. So here we are. 2 fairly major purchases at the same time. One obviously substantially more than the other, but still both large purchases in general. So it sounds like I'm swimming in the monies, and the answer to that is no, I am not. I just accidentally took on 2 large forms of debt at the same time. Yay, capitalism. But, you know, I have no one to blame for that but myself. But I am excited for both, and that's all that matters, I think. Okay, so we have some jungle there, which I'm both interested and disinterested in. Interested in because of the coca beans. Disinterested because those things are super dangerous. Stay away from me, cow. So this shade of grass might indicate plains biome, or at least the possibility of it. Which I would like. I would like very much to find another plains biome. But it might be a little too green. I should get a different texture pack. I'm used to, what was the texture pack I had? It was Conquest or something like that was the texture pack I had when I played previously. It's pretty sweet texture pack. Makes everything look really medieval, and I like that. I think it's very fitting for Better Than Wolves. I'll have to see if it's updated for some of the items. I do like the texture pack that Zadeblade has been using, but I don't know if it's quite my style. We'll see. And it looks like this is going to be a pretty dark night, so I'm going to just tuck in now. Let's dig out some more of this. And then dig out area for this. Make a campfire. Place it and light it. Sweet. Then I'm going to put the cauldron up there. And then, oh, well, that makes sense. Does that leave us exposed? No. Sweet. I'll just put in a bunch of food there, and yeah, sure. I'll use up a little more wood to expedite the process. That way it can all cook overnight, hopefully. With that, I will see you in the morning. Toodaloo! And it looks like it's starting to lighten up out there, so let's go ahead and douse the flames for this bad boy. Oh, that's right, he changed it so you can't just punch fire. That's awesome. Troublesome in some areas, but also awesome. Alright, so continuing the journey with a decent amount more of food. Trying to avoid the attention of those skeletons, failing miserably. Come here, you jerk. Nope. I don't have the ability to fight you very much, so leave me alone. Alright, here we go. Trying to keep an eye out for potential villages. And, oh, I'd made a pillar right there. Huh, that's funny. That's funny. Ooh, sweet, sweet daylight. Yes! Alright, so now I won't have to deal with all those guys. I'm not going to chase down their arrows because I don't think that'll be a good use of my time. Because I want to keep exploring. Jungles on both sides. Jeepers. You think we could slow down with the jungles a little bit? Spawn mechanics? Please and thanks. I'm kind of tempted to go that way. But that way for sure continues the plains. So let's go. Alright, I should have a decent number of half slabs of dirt slabs. Gonna keep going, hopefully to a village. So the reason I'm looking for a village is I would love a blacksmith, because if I've heard rumors correctly, the blacksmith is now how you can get an actual anvil, because we don't need soul forged steel for it anymore. You just trade the golden thing that I found in the Nether to him, and then you get an actual anvil. And that would be the bee's knees, because then I could actually make block dispensers, detector blocks, stuff that'll help in automation that, sure, I don't need it, but it would help in a lot of the resource gathering and such. So that's what I'm hoping for. Though my luck with villages has been so abysmal that I don't I don't expect much. Because so far, I have found 1.5 villages. The half one being that little one-man building area that I found while looking for this actual village. And I don't think I'm going to be able to spawn blacksmiths from farmers and my one priest. I think that's a priest. And I'm fairly certain I'm not going to be able to breed blacksmiths from that, because I'm pretty sure, if I remember reading changelogs from quite a while ago, is that you need, kind of like sheep, you would need more unique villagers to have a chance of breeding unique villagers, and it might be that at best you're just breeding the parent. I guess desert is equally acceptable because they can have villages. I found so many more abandoned villages than I have actually live villages. It's a bit frustrating. Like, around my spawn, I assume, and the area that I found because I died, I found, what was it, maybe half a dozen abandoned villages, which is all well and good, but I have to wonder if Flower Child changed not only their location, but also the frequency with which they might spawn, or I've just been incredibly unlucky for biomes, which I also would believe, because and this isn't really a desert, is it? This is just a beach. Well, we've hit the end of the road this way, too. I guess I'll loop that way. Coming back's gonna be a pain in the butt, because I haven't been able to go in a straight line. So, if he changed the frequency with which villages spawn farther from spawn in general, then that would explain it directly. But like I said, I've also had horrible luck with decent spawning locations for villages. The frequency with which I have found deserts and plains is very, very minimal compared to what I would need. I'm going to go ahead and try to tame this dog. He's going to take a little fall damage. Sweet. So now I'll have a hunting buddy, and that'll save energy. Okay, how do I even begin to mark this? I guess, oh, there's the plains over there. Okay. So we're gonna head this way. Maybe I should backtrack and follow the plains the other direction. I'm sure this will loop around, I think. If not, it'll be close. So yeah, that's where we're at. Running around, trying to get... I don't need to be chopping down trees quite yet. I will if I want to maintain sticks. Oh, and I also don't want to go too far from the village, because if I go too far, then I can't get back easily. And if that's the case, then I can't change my mind about wandering around if I get bored with it. Which I will. Because I'm not gonna, unless I stumble upon something insta-fast. So I'm gonna loop this way until I hit that plains, keeping this shoreline in my view. I think the plains intersection is somewhere over that way. Oh, and it looks like this is indeed going to completely loop around, which means the plains are not going to be terribly useful. And if I want to explore much from beyond here, I'm going to have to use a boat. Yeah, because there's one of the pillars that I made. In the plains. Was it really that small? Don't remember it being that bad. I'm gonna go ahead and swim, because that'll take a little... It'll take a little more energy, sure, but it'll take a little less time. And time is of the essence. Alright, so we're heading back that way. How are we doing for daylight? It is already nearing the second... It's already the second half of the day. It's not nearing it, it is. So... the intersection must have been farther back then. Yeah, that's right, because I saw the desert and then they went that way. Right. I remember now. Too slow. So it was back that way. Okay. So let's head that way then. Carry on my wayward son. Yeah. Haven't even found anything unique yet. If there was a jungle temple or something, that'd be fun. But at this point, I don't know what I'm going to find in a jungle temple or a desert temple that I don't already have. I guess a jungle temple would afford me another, oh, what's the receptacle that can hold experience? I don't remember right now. Sheep. I'm trying to kill the chicken, thank you. Dragon's something. Something or other. This plains-ish also goes right next to the jungle, which is, I guess, not terrible. But it's also not thrilling. Come on, be something. If it just skirts this jungle, I'm gonna be sad. Gonna be so sad. Yeah, it looks like it just skirts the jungle. Oh, but it does keep going. And is that regular forest beyond it? So that's at least a little promising. Alrighty. Well, that's gonna have to do it for today. Because I need to stop up for the night. Oops. And get on to working on some other things. So, hopefully, that wasn't, or that was, whatever. Did some exploring. Exploring will continue in the next episode, I think. Or maybe if I have more time this weekend, I will actually go ahead and do some in-between episode exploring, get cuts if I ever find anything, etc., etc. But thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next episode, and have a good one. Ta-ta.